So when we talk about environment and ecology, why there is two different words? Have you ever wondered why environment and ecology? So first, when we learn about this particular subject, we have to understand there's a significant difference between these two, and that is why it is two different words. First point. Second point, you have to understand why this particular subject has been included in your UPSC syllabus. So let's address the first question here with a scenario. Suppose there is a real case scenario. Let's take as a real case scenario that there is an animal for our purpose, a rabbit will do, is living near an area. I mean, it is another way around. What we have done is we have created industries near forest. So what has happened here is because of the pollution, because of this pollution, this has affected this organism. Now, how this organism gets polluted? It won't cough, it won't suffocate it. The problem will rise when the fertility rate of the offspring will start to increase. That is, it will affect the reproduction rate of this organism. Then we can say the pollution is harming it. Second, the elderly individual of this particular species will behave differently. They will start to behave differently in the sense they may not be able to complete their entire lifetime if they manage to survive the predator. So if the fertility of the offspring will increase, eventually the population will start to decrease. If the population starts to decrease, there will be a time this organism will be extinct. So this is the scenario. To understand this, there will be two kind of person will come to this particular area. What they will do, the first person that will come, let's assume there are two different person who will come here. Suppose this is a person who has come here. He is a literate person. Pardon me, my drawing is not very good, but it will suffice. And there is another person who has come to same area, and his objective is to understand from this animal point of view, and he will record everything. So what will happen here? This person will just ignore this industry. It will just study why and how the fertility rate of this organism is declining. Why if there is any chances of suppose 6 rabbits are born, how many eventually survived? If the food which these are eating are contaminated with any kind of residue, etc. If it has, how it is affecting its reproductive rate, how reproduction is affected in this organism, how the food is affected in this organism, and if the food is affected, how it has affected the organism. Does the chances of getting disease has increased? Everything related to this part, including this. This person is ecologist. This person is ecologist. Now there will be another person who has arrived at this scenario. He will study this, ignoring entirely this part. What he will do, he will study, can we put certain kind of, restrictions over this so that this pollution, what is we are releasing in the atmosphere, can be reduced? Can we make certain laws so that even though the production keeps on going, but the pollution is not released in the atmosphere, so that the animals which are living in the vicinity, as you can see, this is a very rich biodiverse area, it doesn't affect that area. So he will see that, or if we can impose penalties. This person is environmentalist. It will take care of environment. It will study the interaction between the environment and the organism. So this is the basic premise upon which this concept is based. So this is how I have designed this model. I'll see you in the lecture. Thank you.